Okay, so this video that we're doing, it's not a part of our other videos. It's going to be unedited, very similar to our first one. So what we want to talk about is banking here in France.
Okay, so what makes it extra interesting for both Mia and I and the banking system in France is that at home in Vancouver, we both work for a bank. So we've been in Bordeaux for officially a month now, and we still don't have our bank accounts open. Apparently, they need proof of our living situation, which we did give them a proof of our contract, our rental agreement. However, because we're living in a furnished apartment, the rental agreement we had just showed proof that we were renting an apartment from the Donkers, and it didn't show that it was furnished. Therefore, we had improper documentation and needed to provide more information to the bank before our accounts could be opened. So right now our bank accounts are open, but we don't have access to it pending further documentation. So
We're both extremely angry, especially me, because when we came in to open up an account, it took 2 hours. We sat there for 2 hours trying to speak French and English, and it was very exhausting. Since then, we've been to the bank maybe two or three times. Again, each time
we've been there
to
for
an hour or so. But the first time we came there, and they decided to open up an account, I put in my money because I didn't want to be carrying so much money with me or leaving it in our flat. They told us that even without the proper documentation, we can come in with our passport and withdraw money. I came in with my passport, and that's not the case.
So we were given the wrong information.
I'm extremely angry just because I've run out of money on hand, and there's nothing that they could do about it. And like Kavita said, we both work at banks at home. When someone comes in to withdraw out of their account, if there is an account and it's open, they can withdraw money unless there's a special message on there.
If ID is provided and the bank number is given,
and if it's all there, we can do it. Here, they don't have money in the bank. Every amount you want, you have to order it. No matter how much it is, they don't. Ugh.
So for
angry.
me to get even any of her money, we would have to let them know by tomorrow before a certain time, and she wouldn't get her money until Monday at the earliest.
At the earliest,
they said
Monday.
It was probably closer to Tuesday or Wednesday, which is extremely frustrating because
we're going.
She's stuck.
I'm stuck, and we booked a flight to Spain this Saturday, and flight or no flight, if I need money, what if Kavita was in the same situation as me? What if she put in her money just as I did? We both wouldn't have money. How can we go?
And luckily I didn't, because if I did,
our
then
water's boiling.
we would pretty much be screwed and wouldn't have anything to eat or money to get around. So we're kind of going through a really interesting series of emotions at the moment. Mostly frustration, probably actually extreme frustration, especially just because a lot of this has to do with our landlords, who treats us like we're little kids. This is the most frustrating thing, is that when I speak to him on the phone, I think he thinks I'm some little child who has no responsibility, because students in France don't work while they're going to school, and we both are responsible young adults who work, have responsibilities, bills, the things we do and pay at home, and he treats us like we are wild childs, no responsibilities, can't be trusted, little children, and it's very frustrating to speak to someone on the phone who talks to you like you are an idiot.
Exactly, like an idiot. So he's not going to be getting his rent money for, the first is coming up. We have no access. Well, I have no access to my cash.
We've told him this, though. We said, we didn't get the documents from you. Well, we can't pay our rent to you. And the weird thing was, he was like, yeah, no, that's fine. And, we've just come to know that maybe he has a family situation, and that, I guess, doesn't really excuse it. We feel bad for him, but it doesn't excuse the fact that there were certain things that were required on the paperwork that he was given from the bank and told to on the phone from the bank, and he just completely disregarded that and didn't send it back to us, and that's why we're in this position we are in at this very moment, because he just didn't help us out. Like,
I have no money.
just no money.
Okay. Right now, I would love a Starbucks.
Me too. Seriously. All I could go for, well, I go for my special drink, and you probably have yours, but
I
they
just
don't-
love McDonald's coffee. We even went to McDonald's to get coffee. I felt like I don't even know, that coffee was nasty.
You know, it's really funny because I'll talk to friends and family at home, and they'll say, you know, like, you're in France and Europe, the coffee is so good there, but there's just something about having like a Starbucks or even a Timmy's to-go cup in your hand and walk and have a good coffee, and I think we're really missing that right now because
I mean, we've tried,
we're in need for it.
but they don't have,
Not in Bordeaux.
not in Bordeaux, not good. I mean, they have coffee, it's just not good. We bought so much coffee, like different brands, and we still are yet to find the one that satisfies our needs. Like,
The best coffee I think we've had is our 50-cent coffee at our school, and
Yeah.
that's sometimes a little hit or miss, but next time we see a Starbucks, we are going to Google Translate how we can order our drinks, and we're going to go in there, and we're just going to try to order
Yeah.
it.
well, anyways, bye. How do I stop this thing?